Stellenbosch is currently one of the most economically unequal towns in the world. The gap between the rich and poor is vast. Stellenbosch is also a town already at its limits in terms of electricity, water, sewerage, landfill and transport, while the demand for housing is expected to double in the next 20 years.
But this is not a film about failures. Rather, what follows here are just a few of the stories that are emerging in this area, thanks to various groups of people who engage with these challenges. Lynedoch Eco Village is a planned community and one of the nodal development points identified for the Stellenbosch region.
It was founded on the principles of sustainable development, from infrastructure development, education and agriculture, through to local economic activity. Lynedoch Eco Village currently includes 15 resident families from various racial and socio-economic groups, a local primary school for the surrounding area, as well as a creche, a community hall, an organic garden, and a guest house. Lynedoch Eco Village is also the home of the Sustainability Institute. While Lynedoch is connected to the national electricity grid, various sustainable energy innovations have been implemented. The village is also relatively self-sufficient in dealing with its own waste in environmentally friendly ways.
What we really wanted to do at the beginning was to think about children in this area. And if we were thinking about future generations, it didn't make sense not to have the children in the very best kind of school that we could possibly help make. Then came the questions of people saying, some of us have no homes to live in. We've never owned our own homes. We've never even had hot water. And there was a way of cross-subsidizing if we were mixed income. And one thing that was really important to us was to address the fallacy in a way that sustainability and sustainable development and ecological building was too expensive.
And to try and do that in a way that really created little pockets of community where there would be terraces for food gardens, there would be natural drainage, permaculture principles. There were not a lot of green materials available in the market. But what we could begin to use were locally available materials. So using the clay from the site, using the reeds that are harvested from the river, those are the kind of materials that we were able to utilize in the building.
We actually recycle water, so we're standing now in bioletics. The tank over there is a protofilter, so the worms are helping to break the toxins and stuff. So the wetlands filtrated the water to feed the houses for irrigation and flushing.
Developing sustainability is about more than infrastructure. It's about building communities.
In a community, for instance, you can't think of trying to do something with a community without really looking into children. And children actually is our hope. So if you want to change anything, you should start with the children. We use the Montessori approach in a lot of activities. And we also incorporate some of the things that we've learned from the world of schools.
The Sustainability Institute has a partnership agreement with Stellenbosch University, and the core of that agreement is to jointly manage a master's degree in sustainable development as well as a PhD program. The purpose is to immerse the students in an actual living, sustainable community.
The development of any community comes down to people. And back here at Lynedoch, we have a particularly diverse group.
In die 22 jaar het daar baie veranderings gekom wat ek bly. Nommer 1 is dat ek my eie huis hier het. My kinders het elkeen 'n slaapkamer en selfs dat ons 'n gemengde gemeenskap wat saam bly hier.
It is possible to live more sustainably. Implementing small changes and new ways of thinking does bring about change over time, creating sustainable and healthier futures for us all.